I got to the bedroom and I just went like I almost threw up out of nowhere. The nausea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's talk about the P word. The P word, perimenopause. For the past couple years, the stuff that I've seen, I'm just like speechless because I've been going through some stuff, guys. And I feel like some of these stuff we don't talk about. You know, everybody talks about like heat flashes, you know, the sleepless nights and blah, blah, blah. But there's some other stuff we don't talk about. So perimenopause has had me having so many aches and pains that I don't even know what to do. There's been a few times I've just sat on my bed having tears in my eyes because I am in so much pain from my knee. I'm aching all over and I just cannot relax. Like, I'll try to stretch, I'll try to put on creams. And then I find out that, you know, estrogen has to do with your bones. So the more it goes down, the more you're going to have a lot of aches and soreness and all that stuff. I get sore up to my eyeballs, guys. And sometimes I just don't know what to do. Okay? I just don't know what to do. The next thing has been the smell. My smell is different on my armpit. So now I have to use like, sometimes Head and Shoulders, use rubbing alcohol and everything to clean it out and then put deodorant. If I go with like regular women's deodorant, you don't want to be near me because my smell is just different. Okay? The next one has been my sex drive. My sex drive is way higher and people are like, you would think that's a great thing, right? And sometimes I look at my husband, I'm like, I want to do it. I feel excited about doing it, but I don't feel good enough to do it. So meaning sometimes I have a migraine. I'm having heat flashes. My back hurts. I'm sore that I can't even do anything about it. So sometimes he just looks at me. I look at him and we laugh at each other like, okay, so are we doing this tonight or no? Because, and I'm like, I'm just not. I can't get myself there to do it. So that's what would be one of the funniest things to me, you know? The next one is anxiety. My anxiety has been through the roof for the past couple of years. So whether I get a phone call from my son's school or my husband calls me about something or something is going on around my neighborhood, I just start feeling overwhelmed where I can't catch my breath. So I'll try to do deep breathing exercises. I'll try to listen to music. I'll try to go live and to distract myself. But my anxiety will literally be just up here to the point where I can't come down. And I have to be like, oh my gosh. And then I feel my heart racing. And that's where the heart palpitations come in. Sometimes I feel them. And I'm just like, oh my God, I feel like it's too much. It's too much. And I realize like noise and lights and all that, I'm just really sensitive to. So one time my husband was talking to me. My son was showing me something on his tablet. The TV was on. And I remember just crashing out and going, you guys just give me a moment, because I could not take it all in. It became too much for me. And I just sat there, I'm like, I can't do it. You guys, can you just stop? Can you just, please give me a minute? Because I felt like everything was coming at me at one time and I couldn't come down. All right, the next thing that I've noticed is discharge. There's nothing going on. I've checked everything, but the amount of discharge that I have now is out of control, guys. So I literally use panty liners almost every day. People say, oh, panty liners are bad for you. I don't have a choice because I just get a little bit extra, you know, down there. And so now I'm just like, okay, I'm going to be using panty liners for the rest of my life. All right. Wow. The next one is when I get my period is super heavy. So this has led me now to be getting jittery sometimes where I feel like I'm shaking. I'm about to faint. Like literally one time, this lady saw me and she was like, I was at this area and she gave me her seat because she saw me looking kind of like I was really out of it, like something was going on. And I'm so thankful to that lady because I almost fainted because I felt so jittery and lethargic that I had to go back home and take some iron because I just could not function. I felt so exhausted and I just almost crashed and fell down because I was so tired from my iron being low. This is something that I've noticed. Like if I don't take iron now at least twice a week, I'm just going to be a mess. The next thing is my eyes are so sensitive to light. My eyes are super dry. And I started buying eye drops because I'm like, what the heck is happening to my eyes? It just feels like they're super sensitive. And when I get out there, I'm just like, ooh, my eyes, you know? So now I have to really be careful. I have to also wear shades for my eye doctor. They told me to start wearing shades because my eyes are super sensitive. They're dry And sometimes, if I put on like eyeliner or I put something on my eye, I feel it. It's super sensitive. Something I never had to worry about back in the day. The next thing that I've noticed is dryness. My skin is drier. I have to buy thick creams, and they cannot be scented because smells bother me at night. They make me hot. So I have to get creams that are really, really like don't have strong smells that I can use at night as well. I have found two that are really great. Maybe I'll show a picture that just keep me moisturized really well, and they're not overly the top, all over smelly, because I get dry now. Like my elbows, you could see it now. Before I was dry, but now I'm just taking in all the lotion. Okay. The other thing that has been going on is nausea. The nausea has been out of control. Any kind of smells will trigger me. And one time I literally walked into the house. I got to the bedroom and I just went, like I almost threw up out of nowhere. The nausea hit me so hard, I had to run and get my little ginger shoes that I had and drink some Sprite because I felt like I was about to vomit in the whole bedroom. And I just didn't know what the heck happened. I was like, what the heck? So I've been getting nausea back to back, and sometimes it's random, sometimes it's very consistent. And it has been so bad. I'm just like, little things, like little smells would just trigger me where I'm just like, who put on that perfume? Who lit up that candle? So sometimes I have candles, I don't even use them because the smells will make me go, bleh. The next one is going from 0 to 100. People don't talk about this, but literally I don't have patience for a lot of things anymore. I will just go from 0 to 100 real fast. And so if you do something, I feel like it's the end of the world. And I'm so angry about it. And then at the same time, you'll find me crying because I'm so emotional that I'm so angry. So I'm going just teary. And I'm like feeling bad, feeling the guilt. Like, oh my God, I got too mad. So I've just been like, I don't have the patience. Okay. Like, especially if I don't eat, for example, on time, or I didn't sleep well at night, I just notice like little things will make me go from 0 to 100 real fast. And I'll be like, F this, I'm just like angry, and then later on the other side, I'm crying too, because I'm so emotional that I got angry about something. Okay. The last one is just sweat in general. I sweat so much. I'm sweating through my clothes. I used to sweat, but now I'm sweating on my face doing minimal activities. I can literally walk downstairs to go to the mailbox and my face is in sweat. It is sweat where people are just looking at you like, were you working out? Like, were you doing some really, really big activity? No, I just went downstairs. Okay. So perimenopause, I'm telling you, I started reading up on it way back and I was aware that things were coming, but this thing has been just a beast. I've been feeling so up and down. And I am so glad way more women are talking about it because, man, there's some symptoms that I'm just sitting there shocked because I'm like, what the heck is going on? One time I lifted my shoulder and my shoulder got stuck and I couldn't get it up. I'm like, what the hell? So I just sometimes sit in so much anxiety and so much pain and I don't even know what to do anymore because, you have your routines to try to help it, but sometimes you get even tired of trying to do routines all the time. All right, guys, I got to go because I'm just talking about it right now. It makes me just want to, I don't even know. All right, guys, bye.